Good morning guys, and welcome back to another vlog. So today is Thursday of my little production week vlog, and today I have a few other things besides just sewing that we need to do. So today I have a call at 10:45, and I also have a podcast recording at 3. This one I'm also super excited about. I know I say that about every single one, but this one I think is the most anticipated one. I'm recording with Kiana Bonolo. I want to say that's how you pronounce her last name, but for whatever reason I'm like very hesitant on like maybe that's wrong. But I'm super excited to record with her because she's like the only person that has been like requested for me to do, and it's cool because we already mutually follow each other, so it wasn't like hard to get to her or anything, which is really cool. And honestly, I'm a huge fan of hers. Like, I watch her videos, I love everything she does, and I think she's killing it, and I'm just so excited to like personally talk to her one-on-one and also just be able to like share her story and all of her thoughts with all of you guys. So if you're not subscribed to my podcast YouTube channel or my podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to it, you can, either watch it or listen to it. Everything's linked down below. It's called Unfiltered Fashion Talks, and I talk to, people within the fashion industry about various different subjects, but it's super fun. So we're doing that today. And obviously we got a lot of production to do. I also need to package up everything for the pop-up and get that sent out. So those are the like 3 main things that I have going on other than just sewing. And I think I'm gonna start with packaging everything up. So you know what? Let's just start with that. Let's get packaging. So if you haven't been keeping up, I've mentioned that I'm doing like a series of holiday pop-ups in Austin, Texas. So that is what we are packaging up today. So if you're in Texas, in the Austin area, or just surrounding that area and you want to come hang, follow me on Instagram for more details because I will be posting those. But yeah, I'm excited. I feel like this is the first pop-up I'm doing where I'm like actually sending stuff from like a current collection, because the other one I did was just like random like pre-made stuff that I kind of had or that I made. But this is like, I just launched this collection, you can actually like purchase it in person kind of deal. So it's kind of fun in that sense. So I'm going to be putting all the little tags on here, and then we can get it packaged up to be sent out.
No.
So I have the package all ready to go. I'm just waiting on confirmation of the address and stuff that I need to ship it to, and then I'll get it ready to actually be sent out. That is ready. That is like the biggest package I've ever sent. I didn't even think it was gonna fit in here, but it all fit in here, so we are doing well. I have a call in about 45 minutes, so I might just edit and answer some emails before the call, and then we'll work after that, just because, as you guys know, I really don't like starting something if I can't just like push through it. So we're just gonna do other things in the meantime. So I got dressed and like ready for my call, and then I checked my email and the guy said that he was sick and that we need to reschedule. So it kind of makes it better for me because I really didn't want to have this call today because I just want to get things done. Last night I finished up one of the Adelaide dresses, so very excited to finally have one thing done anyway. I have one more Adelaide dress here that I need to sew, but it's the red one, and I gave my red serger thread to my seamstress Starry to do the other red one at home. So I'm gonna wait on that one until I have my supplies with me and she gets here. But I think I'm gonna cut out the Irene tops because I haven't cut those out yet, and I want to see how much I can make for the restock and all that. So I think I'm gonna do that today just to get an idea of like, again, how much I can make for the restock and stuff, because I feel like sometimes I measure it out in my head and I tell myself like, oh, if I have like 6 yards I can do like X amount, but sometimes I miscalculate, and sometimes the sizes vary, like the amount of fabric that you need and all the things. So I just want to get everything cut out to make sure that like my measurements and my estimates were correct on everything. But yeah, let's do that.
She was a winner, started working at the dime. Searches of her mind to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling first, put you down.
Okay, so I cut out all of these silver tops. I'm like halfway done with the white ones, but my hands hurt. I literally have like a callus right here from my rotary cutter, so I need like a little break for my hands' sake. And it's also like 12ish, so I should probably eat at this point. But also it's like sunny and nice out, so I want to go on a walk before it gets super cold later. Since I have my podcast recording at 3, I know that by the time it's over, the sun will probably be setting, so I'm gonna take advantage of the daylight now while I can, and then we will get back to all of this.
Leave you
I went on a walk, I had lunch, did all the things. I am setting up for my podcast with Kiana, and I just went ahead and went through all of the questions that some of you guys left on my Instagram for the podcast. Now that we've gone through all the pre-recorded episodes that I had before launching, I am putting up a little like questions thing before I record episodes with people, so you guys can send in questions and things you want us to talk about. And I had so many come in for Kiana because she's literally a star. So got my little post-it note of questions here so that I can refer back to. And I'm setting up really quick, just getting my camera ready, getting my laptop in place, getting, you know, the right angle, all the things. And I'm gonna record. Super excited. And after that, I will finish packaging up the pop-up stuff and get that sent out today because I got confirmation on what I needed. So then we'll probably go to the post office after that. And yeah, super excited. So let's do it. Just finished filming with Kiana. It was so fun. I told this to everybody, but it's so fun to actually talk to people that I like mutually follow and like actually speak to them one-on-one, like on a call, because I feel like with all these people that I've been recording with, it's like we follow each other mutually, we comment on each other's stuff, we'll DM each other's stuff, like, you know, very like fun, friendly internet friends. But like actually getting to speak to them like real time is so crazy and such a weird like concept, especially with people like Kiana who do YouTube. So like you watch their videos, you feel like you know them and their personality, the way they talk, all the things, but then it's like always just, not that it's different in person, but it's always just so like weird to actually talk to them and like actually have a conversation. Crazy. So fun. She's great. So very excited for that episode. It'll be up the week after Thanksgiving, I believe. So I think that's like November 30th, I believe. So very excited for that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head to the post office to drop off the package that I have because I want to get that sent out ASAP so it gets in on time for all the pop-up stuff. And yeah, and then we'll come back and finish cutting everything out because still have to finish cutting out the Irene tops, and I want to, you know, be able to see how much I still have left for the restock and all of that. We're slowly getting through it, but we are getting through it. Also, Starry just called me and she's getting started on the dresses that she has, so love that. So cool to have somebody like working on orders at the same time as me. Just very excited to have extra help. It's been really wonderful and she's great, so love that. Let's head to the post office.
Don't make 'em scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth. How they coming for you.
So I just got home and I had a package in my PO box, which I knew was coming. This was the package that a vlog ago, or maybe 2 vlogs ago, I thought was coming and then it didn't. This is cute. Aww. So I got a little package from Dapo Swim. They DM'd me. They're a small business and they asked me if they could send me one of their bikinis. And I was like, absolutely. You know I love a good, small, sustainable, ethical brand. And they sent me a little card. It's so cute. Look, they have these little cards and this says, "This was consciously created for Natalia," which is so cute. I really love that. It's so personalized. And then she also wrote me a little note. She says, "Hi Natalia, so excited for you to try our closed loop zero waste bikinis. Hope you love it." And then she said, "P.S. Love your slow fashion and business content. You're such an inspirational fashion designer." And that's so sweet. That makes me so happy. Also, it comes with a little zero waste card. So we're gonna see what this is. So they do the same thing that I kind of do, where they have a closed loop system, so you can send back anything that you don't want anymore. Like if I like wore this for a couple summers and I don't want it anymore, I can send it back to them and then I can get $15 towards a next Dapo purchase. So that's really cool. I really love brands that are starting to be more closed loop in that aspect, and that's something that I've taken on this year, and I love seeing other smaller businesses do it because it's not necessarily an easy thing to do or to want to do, but I think that says a lot about your values. So I really appreciate that. Let's open this up. I honestly forget which one I chose because they asked me this like months ago, and obviously because it's made to order, it took a while to get here, and then I was out for a month and you know, all the things. So I'm very excited. So all their stuff is made with recycled fabrics, which we love to see. Okay, so I got one of these that's like the type that you can like, okay, you can't see it against my black jacket, hold on. So I got this top, which is one of those that you can like tie multiple ways and whatever. It has like a million ways to tie it. Super cute. And then I got just matching black bottoms. Super excited. I will link them down below, and this specific like bikini down below as well. It's a different like top and bottom. It doesn't like come together, so I'll link them down below. I'm so excited to try these out. Anyway, I think it's that time of day where I'm going to shower and eat dinner and do all the things and then later get back to work. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I did not vlog the rest of the day yesterday because quite honestly I really didn't do much the rest of the day yesterday. I went to bed about 9 because I was just very tired and my body was not having it. So I would love to say that I feel more refreshed today, but honestly I'm still just really tired. And it was very hard to wake up this morning regardless of the amount of time that I did sleep. Anyway, I've spent the entire morning editing the podcast that I filmed yesterday with Kiana, the audio version of it, and now I am sending it to Kennedy to do the video portion of it. You didn't know my friend Kennedy works for me and she's been doing most of the podcast videos, which has been a lifesaver. So sending that over to her so she can get started on it. Now that that's done with, I am going to continue cutting out the Irene tops that I did not finish cutting out yesterday. I want to get those out of the way for sure. And I actually have a couple samples to make for the new collection that I'm already working on, because I realized with this past one how long it takes to have a pattern maker kind of go through it and do all the samples and fittings and making sure that everything's good and doing corrections and all that, I wanted to make sure to get ahead with the next collection that I'm working on. So starting to do samples for that while still doing all of this for this collection, which is kind of a lot to do, but that is something that I would like to get out of the way today as well. It's nothing too crazy to put together to fit, and I think honestly these are probably going to be pretty good and solid, so I won't show too much of that because I don't want the next collection to be like spoiled. But yeah, that's also something I am currently working on, so kind of fun. Anyway, let's get to cutting.
No, don't you think you're better off where the neighbors don't stare? Baby, you're wanted, looking good for the movie screens, living in make-believe, hoping your wishes get granted. I know you never giving up unless it's real.
Okay, so I just cut everything out. I've started serging all the white ones. I did the darts for all of them, and I'm so tired. It is my lunchtime, so I'm gonna take a break, but I'm glad all of that is cut out. So really, the only things I have left to cut out are one more Adelaide dress, a pair of the Brigida pants, and a couple of Dell tops as well. And I think that's all I have left out of the orders that I currently have, which I hope to get all cut out before, oh my god, and the Victoria dresses. I literally totally spaced on that, but those patterns haven't come in yet, so I need to wait for those. But yeah, and the Victoria dresses. Okay, I have more than I thought. Cool, that's fine. We're getting somewhere. We are making progress. That's all that matters.
A slippery slope, it's not enough to please you. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the
So I've been sewing for a hot minute and I got ahead on the Irene tops a little bit more, but I really desperately need a break. I think I'm gonna go get myself coffee, which I never do. I never leave the house to get coffee because I'm always like, I can make it at home and it's, you know, cheaper. But I just am really craving like a holiday drink, like a specialty holiday drink, like not just coffee, but like coffee with like a bunch of sugary syrups and holiday things. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I just get in a craving of like, I want one of those specialty coffees. And I also kind of just need to get out of the house for a hot minute, so we're gonna go get coffee. Let's go. So I'm in the drive-thru right now. Does anybody else get like super nervous when they're about to get to the drive-thru and like I'm literally repeating what I'm getting like a million times in my head, but sometimes I switch it last minute too. I think I'm gonna do a pumpkin cream cold brew. So we'll see. Should I do an Irish cream cold brew?
Hi there, welcome to Starbucks. We're gonna get started for you.
Hi, can I do a tall Irish cream cold brew?
Anything else for you?
That'll be it.
Okay, so it'll be $4.63 at the window.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See, I just switched that last minute. Anytime I'll like see something on the menu and then I'll be like, oh, that one instead. Cause then like I wanted a pumpkin cream cold brew, but I didn't see it on the menu. So then I'm like, I freak out about the fact whether it's not gonna be there, and they'll be like, oh, that's not on the menu. And then I'll be like, I'm so sorry. Then I have to think of something else. So we went with the Irish cream cold brew, which actually I've seen a lot of reviews about lately, and I'm kind of like really intrigued to see what it tastes like. Also, I look like such a suburban mom right now with these sunglasses. Love that for me. I really need like a car mount for my camera.
Hi there.
Hi.
$4.63. Perfect.
Thank you.
And there's that cold brew for you.
Thank you so much. You too.
Hi there, welcome.
Okay, we got the goods. We got them good. We're gonna drive home and then I will give you a taste test of it. Okay, so I just got home. I am so eager to try this. I literally was fighting the temptation to take a sip while I was in the car the entire time, so love that. Taste test, here we go. Okay, that's really good. Granted, I mostly just got the cream and like the cocoa powder that they have on top, but yeah, that was a good choice. Good choice. Very content with that. I'm gonna drink my coffee, have a good old time, and hopefully get some energy to hopefully finish at least one of these tops today. Like, I just feel like I've done so much, but also accomplished nothing because I've just been like cutting and prepping everything, but I haven't like finished a piece to send out. So I feel like I've done nothing even though I've like done all the prep work and like started on everything, you know? But I just feel like I haven't accomplished anything because I literally have not sent out any orders from the launch. Like, all I've done is send out the sweatshirts that were from the pre-order, and I've sent out the stuff for the pop-up, but I haven't sent out any orders, and it's been like 2 weeks. So I just really want to get something out this week. I think it'll start coming out a lot more frequently this whole weekend once I start finishing things up, but just feel so unaccomplished until something's done. Anyway, gonna have my coffee, and then we'll get back to work. You know, I really thought that coffee was gonna give me energy, and all it's done is make me more sleepy. So I love that for me. I literally have so much to do and I wanna get things done, but I have zero motivation to get things done right now. I feel like, here's the thing, you guys only ever see my productive side, and I think everybody thinks that I'm like this super hyper productive person, which I am a lot of the times, but it is so hard to get myself to get on that productive grind, I guess. Like, it is not easy for me, and I feel like I make it look so easy because obviously I only ever show my productive stuff because I don't know, it's not fun for me to show myself just laying on a couch. So I'm sure it looks like I'm always super like hardworking and doing a bunch of things, but there are so many times, I feel like at least once a day I go through like a 2 hour, maybe 2 to 4 hour time period of like I can't get anything done, can't get myself to do anything. It just like feels so bleh, and like I can't motivate myself to get anything done. So I'm just putting that out there because I just don't want to create an unrealistic idea that I'm like super hyper productive all the time, because I'm very much human and I very much have a lot of breaks and get really unmotivated even though I have a lot of work to do. And I think I'm like more unmotivated lately because I've been working on this collection for so long. I'm just kind of tired of it, and I'm also working on the next collection, so I'm already excited about that. So I'm like dreading this, but I still have a restock and I also still have all these orders to make. But I'm also like traveling next weekend because I'm going to Texas for Thanksgiving with my parents, and like there's just so many things that are going on, and I feel like when I have so much and I'm so overwhelmed, I kind of just like get blocked out and like I can't get anything done. But then like out of nowhere I'll get like super productive and start getting things done. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I feel like I have to go through this time of like just being super blocked off and overwhelmed, and then eventually like my gears kick in and like I'm good and I start being productive again. But it has been so rough to get back into a routine of sewing because I really hadn't been in a routine of sewing for a couple months now. So it's been a little rough, but you know, we are working towards it. I think I'm going to maybe continue sewing a little bit for the Irene tops, and then it's getting to the time of day of like I need to shower and you know, all that stuff. So we'll see how much we get done, but I really would like to finish at least like one Irene top today. Just one would be nice. Just get one thing done. So yeah, that's what we're working with right now. Guys, I thought the day would never come, but I just finished all 3 of the Irene tops, the white ones anyway, that I had to do. So we made progress. We have 3 orders that we can potentially send out. So thank God we got something out of the way. Still kind of early actually, it's like 9:30. So I might just edit for a little bit and then go to bed. And then tomorrow we can maybe do the silver ones, because I was gonna do the gold ones and I thought I found thread that matched it. The thing about this gold one is that it's such a weird color. Like sometimes it looks like a goldish tannish color, and then other times it looks more green tone. So I thought that I found thread that matched it, so I grabbed this one for like serger thread and I put it up against it, and it's literally not even close to being the same color. Like, it is so off. So I would like to go to Joann's and see if I can find anything that's closer, because I don't want to use the white because the white is too much of a contrast. Like, worst comes to worst, I will use that one and it is a little bit better than the white, but it's just such a weird color and it's so hard to find anything that matches it. So I won't be doing those. I'll probably do the silver ones because I do have silver serger thread that I got for it. So yeah, we are getting through something at least, which is really great, because I just, like I said earlier, have felt so unproductive with everything. So I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. We'll continue to work a little bit more, but yeah, finally got something out of the way. Good morning, it is the next day. I've been up for a hot minute. Actually, I've been kind of doing some computer work, answering emails, and making some graphics for my podcast next week. So been kind of, you know, doing all that. I also went ahead and printed out the shipping labels for the 3 Irene tops that I finished last night. So I want to get those packaged up and ready to go. Super excited to be getting these out. Today, I honestly don't have too much that I'm going to be doing because my friends are finally back home for Thanksgiving break. So obviously gonna go see them, gonna go socialize and get out of the house, which will be really nice. So I just have the whole morning, and then in the afternoon I'm just gonna be out. So I want to get these packaged up, and then maybe we'll start sewing something or just like getting ahead on whatever. But first things first, package this up and also make some TikToks or reels while we're at it.
It's the missed opportunity train. It only comes on a very blue moon.
It's a little bit later, but I just worked on a sample for a new piece for the next collection, which I know I'm like very ahead right now, but I was gonna show you guys, but I also kind of want to do a full video showing like the whole like product development process. So I'm gonna save that for when the product is like ready to launch. I'll show you guys like the whole entire process, because I feel like that's something I get asked about a lot, and I don't tend to ever film that because I sometimes just randomly start coming up with products and I don't really have much of a process. But now that I'm working with a pattern maker, I have a little bit more of a streamlined process. So subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out when that comes out, probably in like January. I actually honestly think I'm gonna end the vlog here because it's probably long enough already, and like I said, I'm gonna just hang out for the rest of the day with like friends and stuff. So we're just gonna end it here, and you know, the next vlog will be another production vlog, and the next vlog after that, and after that, and actually after that is probably gonna be Vlogmas. So get excited, I'm excited. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. Follow me on all social media if you haven't already. Instagram, TikTok, all the things are linked down below. Check out my podcast if you haven't already, also linked down below. And that is it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!